I mean, if you don't win, is that a bad signal as we head towards July?
It is one thing I was thinking about coming to Dauphiné. Of course, the competition here is amazing. It's almost same as Tour de France for the GC, and some hard stages, time trial, and but yeah, I have to remind myself that I'm coming from a big training block, and that we are tapering more for Tour de France. And yeah, if something goes wrong, that I don't win this race, I need to let go of this pressure. Like you said, that all the pressure is on me. I have to let it go this time and try to enjoy the race, see how the legs are turning, try to be, of course, as best as possible, try to win. But if a lot of times we saw that Dauphiné is not and true indicator where you will finish at Tour de France. So yeah, let's kick it off tomorrow with a good start. I hope everything goes smooth. I hope we have some great battles on the climbs and in the time trial. But yeah, we will see what will happen. Not too much stress, not too much pressure.
Cheers, Gregor. Giro, do you want to come with a question for Tadej?
Yes. Ciao Tadej, thanks for the opportunity. Ciro from Gazzetta here. Just was wondering if, obviously, I think that you found the time a little bit to follow also the Giro. The finishing has been, in a certain way, surprising. I was wondering if, from your point of view, there are some lessons can you take as you and as a team from the Giro for the Tour, or the races will be completely different with different riders, and so there is nothing to share on this side? Thanks.
Oh, definitely. I think we can take a lot of. There was a lot of things happened in Giro, and you can take it. You can take it all in yourself and study a little bit. Was a good opportunity to see the race, and because in the Tour can be like similar situations at some points, and I think everyone in cycling follow the Giro, and I think everybody see other things what could be what you can take from it. But definitely was a nice Giro, and we all learned something from that Giro. I think each person differently, but it's you always learn from all the races that you watch, actually. And so Giro was good to watch.
Thank you, Giro. Daniel Frieb.
Thanks. Tadej, we just had Remco in a press conference talking about his numbers and suggesting they were really good. I just wondered where yours are compared to previous years, and also whether you've put the emphasis on anything different in your Sierra Nevada camp compared to the same period last year. Well, last year obviously at the Giro, but is there anything different in what you're prioritizing before the Tour this year in terms of your training?
Well, more or less. This year was similar plan to 2023, but then I broke my hand and I could not train like I wanted. So it's the first time for me that first time coming out of proper classics season and restarting differently training. And I was in Sierra Nevada quite early, doing good trainings, really quality training. For sure, I would want to have even more time to do different stuff and prepare more for certain things. But so far, I think the lead-in training to Dauphiné was good. In Dauphiné, we get some speed in the legs, and then we see what we can improve, if there's some room for improvement, or just to relax after the Dauphiné, maybe just like maybe after Dauphiné, maybe one day more on TT bike than planned or something, or one more day of certain intervals. But yeah, more or less, I think I'm on the right way, and we will see quite soon if the numbers and the legs are good in few days.
Daniel.
At the moment, the numbers?
Yeah, at the moment the numbers on training for me are good in December, February, April, whole year round they are quite good. Maybe in November they're not the best, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with the numbers.
Cheers, Daniel. Sam from NRC, do you want to come in with a question?
Yes, thank you. So I'm Sam de Voogd from Dutch newspaper NRC. My question is a bit related to the last one. I wanted to ask, in your preparation for the tour, have you done or are you doing something different this year compared to other years to be better than ever at the start of the tour? Not only training-wise, but maybe equipment-wise, tactically-wise, other aspects.
I mean, we all know that yeah, I changed the coach and trainings a little bit in the last 2 years, which yeah, I will not say that these kind of trainings are better for me, but just a bit of a change after 4 years was nice. So that gave me a bit of room for improvement. And yeah, last year I cannot compare this year to last year because I was riding last year, and after the Giro, more or less just yeah, rest and recover, and then do a few sessions. But you already had the legs for the Grand Tour ready, and this year I'm coming from classic season, so yeah, the training compared to last year, it's like I would say that it falls behind a little bit for like for Grand Tour, because you're differently all the spring. But yeah, we were in Sierra Nevada where most of the teams were there. We could do a race there. It was really hot, so good heat adaptation and stuff like that. Just good roads to train, and yeah, but nothing crazy. I would say it's you cannot do much differently. I think.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sam. Shane Stokes, do you want to come in with a question?
Hi, Tadej. I'm Shane from Velo. Yeah, I'm curious. Last year, you obviously did the Giro, which brought you to the Tour. This year, you've just done one stage race, the UAE Tour in February, and then just one-day races. And I'm wondering, can you talk us through the reason for that very different approach? And even when you don't do the Giro, you tended to do more stage races in the past. So I'm curious about that. And also, because you don't have the reassurance of racing recently and feeling, really good in a race, are you keen to try and do something good early on the Dauphiné for your own peace of mind?
Yeah, no, like I said before, I have to get rid of that mentality that I need to win this race, because yeah, exactly, I didn't race a 1 week race since UAE Tour, and it's completely different races as well. So yeah, totally different approach than last year. But what's the reason behind it? Because yeah, I don't want to. I just want to experience new things, not to be bored and always all over doing the same thing, because yeah, probably I wouldn't last long. That's the main reason, I think, why change the program here and there. But yeah, unfortunately stuck with the tour every year.
Does it take courage to do a new approach to a formula that's been working really well for you? Because you do a different approach with the Giro last year.
Yeah, I mean, I think changes are good anyway. So at least for me, changes here and there, I think can benefit you in a good way. For sure, in my case, I gain a lot of experience to ride in the bunch, or to have different speed, understand the race differently, because yeah, I race all kind of terrains and races. So It's not just 1 week races from going from, I don't know, from Pyrenees to Catalonia to Basque and then Dauphiné or Swiss. It's just I think those kind of races are more or less always the same outcome, and with the classics is always a little bit more interesting in my opinion. So yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Shane. Jimmy, do you want to come with a question?
Yes. Hello, today I'm Jimmy from Danish newspaper Ekstrabladet. I think a lot of people have been looking forward to seeing you and Jonas Vingegaard once again battle each other. It's been almost a year since you've done that. How do you look forward to that experience, and how do you see Jonas as a competitor right now?
Yeah, I really looking forward. I think he looks in good shape, is what I saw. So I think we can expect that he will be in super good level, and I'm really looking forward to see that because he had a tough spring. And yeah, I think he will be super good. I'm really looking forward. I hope we can battle it out, but yeah, also I cannot forget about the others. It's not just focus on Jonas, but on the other contenders. But anyway, yeah, I'm really looking forward to race against him and Remco, for example, and see how it goes. It's gonna be fun to watch on the TV, and I hope also fun to race if there's good legs.
Cheers, Jimmy. We'll get to the last couple of questions, guys, before locking off. Bram, do you want to come in with a question?
Yes, Bram from IDL, also from the Netherlands. A little follow-up on Giro, because we saw you supporting the team UAE, the whole Giro d'Italia. But how did you look at this amazing last weekend, and also the amazing ride from your teammate and good friend Isaac Del Toro?
Yeah, I think we can all be proud how the team managed to finish. He was, the team was, phenomenal. There were some ups and downs, some sickness, some crashes, and like it's a part of the sport. And Isaac was a little bit of a surprise to everybody to be so good, and almost pulled it off with the Giro win in GC. But yeah, I was supporting the team every day, all day long, and it was a lot of times training long days and looking on the phone or listening the last hour or 2 hours of training, just listening the race, and yeah, it was fantastic to watch those guys racing so well.